Alright guys, well, it's week 8, and supposedly there's a new mission to do at the helm. Crow is waiting for you in the helm with a message. There's apparently a new story mission, thank god. The story is going to either wrap up now, or it's going to wrap up next week. We're on week 8, so I'm hoping it wraps up soon. From my last Trials video to this video, I actually did get a slightly better Astral Horizon from farming. Getting Barrel Shroud, Full Choke. We didn't get Assault Mag, but we did get Light Mag, Slide Shot, and Opening Shot with Vorpal Weapon if you really need that too, with a Range Masterwork. Not bad. Very good. Probably the best Adept shotgun we've gotten so far.
Mara and I have been talking, and we came to the same conclusion. It's time to act.
Okay.
The Witness sees our connection to each other as a weakness to exploit. It's counting on us not risking more lives in another attack. But if Amanda were here, I think she'd tell us it's time to play some offense. Mara's focusing all her energy directly through you, Guardian. We need you to blaze through the Ascendant Plane one last time. But it won't be without backup.
Come with me.
We're all going. Mara says your power is strong enough to sweep us up in your astral wake. When you come out on the Shadow Legion flagship, we'll be right there with you. Lead the charge, Guardian. Let's finish what they started.
Okay. He's struck by Crow's confidence as he explained his and Mara's plan. Blah, 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 blah. Lead the charge, Guardian, but it won't be without backup. We're all going in. Okay, destroy the Shadow Legion prison ship in mission retribution. EDZ tab. Alright, I guess we're going to blow up one of their ships just for fun or retribution against it. Again, it sounds like a good plan, but there is no major bad guy here. I am not doing this for Amanda. I'm doing this because Crow is my brother, and he's asking for help. Using Wish Ender with a new ornament, because I love Wish Ender, and this bow ornament just makes it look like a classic, old-school bow. None of that Awoken crap all over it. Royal Executioner.
Guardian, with your light and the power which I have imbued, you have grasped the Ascendant Plane in total, and may traverse it at will. We are poised for a victory. It is time to strike. The Shadow Legion flagship is a stain on your sky. Destroy it, and find joy in its destruction.
Okay, so we're taking out its flagship for the Shadow Legion, since Callus's ship is stuck on Niamuna with no captain, and he's dead. This is their flagship. That I can't see.
We will travel the Ascendant Plane by Marakel's grace, and aid you in your attack.
We'll follow your lead. Get inside that ship, and we'll all take it down together.
How will this go wrong?
Never fear, Guardian. We'll be your support as you find a path to the ship's engine.
Go. Find your retribution. Deliver justice as Queen's Guard.
Not doing this for you either. Or to get your ego up. So we can do this at will. We can so we're able to transverse the
In all my
Ascendant Plane
years
at will.
fighting back the Taken, I never thought I'd set foot in the Ascendant Plane.
Marakel's power is considerable, but it is not boundless. We must use this opportunity wisely.
That's right. We have our breach points. Make this count.
Find a way through that ship, Guardian. Crow, Mithrax, and I will bring down the Shadow Legion's commanders one by one.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Likewise. Mithrax?
I am ready to cut them down. We will break their ship and watch it fall from our sky.
Alright guys, 2 of the 3 of you guys cannot be revived if you die, so Mithrax and Devrim, be very careful.
Remember what they took from us. Don't let anything stand in your way.
Your shields do nothing. stasis.
Charges on. Detonating ammunition storage now.
Woo!
There. It took out their firepower.
Cheers.
Marakel's Corsairs are with me. We are ready.
Good. Devrim's providing cover. Let's move.
I have them in my sights. Don't worry, Guardian. We've got things handled on our end.
Look at the engine room. Alright, smiting foes powerful. Ooh. Is somebody fighting in there? Oh no, nobody. I hear a lot of shooting. Who's in there? Oh, they're Corsairs. And is that Mithrax? That is Mithrax. Mithrax, be careful. You can't die. You're taking a lot of minigun shots to the face.
Accept my power, Guardian, and tear down their defenses with your light.
Favor of destruction. Oh.
Those cooling fans are the only thing stopping the engine from going critical. You'll have to destroy those generators first.
Favor of destruction. Oh god.
Destroy the engine and take down this ship.
Marakel will bring us back safely. Complete your mission, Guardian.
And have a little fun with it.
Alright, the ship's engines have been completely blown up, and this ship is on its way to crashing. And we gotta get the hell out of here. Get us out of here. Oh. Okay, we went aboard the ship and blew it up. It was a pretty easy mission because it wasn't even power enabled. And we're back.
There are many battles to come, but we have this victory today.
Every civilian in the EDZ can see what we've done. They know we're keeping them safe from whatever the Witness wants with them. Well done, Guardian. You too, lads. We made quite the team up there.
With whatever they
We
want
made
with
the
them?
Shadow Legion hurt. We showed them that we can strike back.
In this, we honor Amanda's memory.
Wait, that was it? That seemed ridiculously easy, actually. Like, stupidly easy. Like, so easy, I am, like, genuinely surprised. Like, we blew up one of their ships. Look at them. We're so badass. We blew up one of their ships and we were able to hurt them. Really? That seemed very anticlimactic, actually.
You did it, Guardian. And thanks for taking us along for the ride.
I didn't even see you.
Felt good to get a few shots in. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard. Wish it didn't have to end, but Mara won't be able to channel her energy out forever. She'd deny it, but she's getting tired. Even if the power of the Awoken fades, you'll always have their gratitude. And Mara's. And mine. There are still pockets of prisoners out there. Devrim and Mithrax will keep running rescue efforts as long as it takes. I'll be here too. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, there's nothing more important than that. See you around, Guardian.
It seems so lackluster. That's really it. Thanks for taking us along for the ride. You make one hell of a Queen's Guard. There's satisfaction in Crow's voice for the successful attack on the Shadow Legion ship, certainly, but beneath his words you sense something greater unspoken. Wish didn't have to end. He tells you that he'll join Devrim and Mithrax and continue rescue operations for as long as he can. We can't protect everyone, but helping who we can, there's something more important. Wow, real? That is it. Retribution quest complete. Rocket launcher's done. I got a helmet. I got 5 upgrade modules. I mean, the 5 upgrade modules is pretty worthwhile just to get that for one mission. That seemed stupidly easy. Like, the mission wasn't even power enabled. It was like 1600 power. Queen's Guard, listen to the radio message. There's one more radio message on the farm. Defeat combatants in Season of Defiance. Weapons. Oh, get kills with the weapons? Oh, there's one more seasonal. Who is this going to be, though? Mithrax and Aramis? Maybe?
Holiday. I know the Traveler won't bring you back. But if it did, you wouldn't remember any of us, or who you were. You wouldn't remember what you did. Tradition would dictate I not tell you. But I think I would. I would hold your hand and tell you that you were the best of us. Fearless, kind, and joyful. Skilled, stubborn, brave, and principled. Even to the end. And I would tell you how much you meant to the people who loved you. I know that if you became a Guardian, you would be all those things again. But here, now, we can only live in the better world you've made for us. And hold ourselves to the example you set. Thank you for what you did. And who you were. Goodbye, Amanda.
I mean, it's a sad punctuation from Zavala. That's like a soft confirmation from the Bungie devs that, yeah, she's not coming back, guys. Like, she's gonna stay dead. Her sacrifice won't mean much. And even Zavala's like, yeah, I want you to come back, but Guardian tradition dictates that I don't tell you who you were anyways, and I would break that tradition, but I don't think the Traveler's going to bring you back to life. It's not going to do that. I'm like, alright, that's Bungie's confirmation saying that Amanda is really 1,000,000% dead. She is not coming back to life. And I'm actually okay with that, and I think that her story is wrapped up. I don't really care about Amanda. I know Crow did. Who cares? I mean, I care for him, but I don't care about her. I'm just happy it's over. This is another thing. He seems to be kind of cheerful about it. I thought there'd be like some serious vengeance and venom in him now that the whole Amanda thing happened, because of the way the previous weekly story mission took place, it seemed like he was just hell-bent on really causing some serious pain to the Shadow Legion. But he seemed pretty, you know, happy-go-lucky almost. Like, he's sad that he'll miss her, but he doesn't seem incredibly torn up about it himself either. It sucks. He wished he had more time, but now that she's gone, he just has to do his best for her and move on with his life. And I mean, that's a great sentiment for sure. But that is actually the end of the season. That's the season finale. That was. I just leveled up randomly. There's nothing else. There is nothing else to do for the season. That was the seasonal mission that ends the season for sure. Retribution. Complete the last mission for Retribution. Listen to the last radio message. And then for the title, for the seal, it's like there's no more like secret mission. Gather more favors. Who cares? Complete Legend Battlegrounds. Who cares? Get kills with the seasonal weapons. That is it. there is nothing else for the season. The season is wrapped up 100%. It's a really short mission. We, quote-unquote, punched back at the Shadow Legion for whatever that might have meant to anybody who cares, but... And the ship is in orbit, like in fires and flames. It's basic. I don't know if that's space up that way, but it's blown up and it's been destroyed. But again, there was no major badgie. This whole season was about them kidnapping prisoners that we don't even know why they were doing that. That is never explained. That is very much glossed over. Don't worry why they're doing it. They're doing it because they're the bad guys and they just want to hurt us. Like, okay, sure. I mean, the story that was told was one for Amanda, more or less, but only to kill her off. But I guess if you didn't know or didn't care for Amanda before, they tried to really make people get invested in her, only to kill her off right afterwards. But it seems kind of half-baked and hollow. Between Season of Defiance, this season that came out with Lightfall, and Season of the Risen, the season that came out with the Witch Queen, Season of the Risen had a way better story tie-in for sure. This story tie-in just, it fits, but it fits very poorly. Where Season of the Risen really felt nice and niche. Like, it was something that was happening in the background too, but like it flowed naturally. Because Zavala and Ikora had this break where Zavala was going to go help Keitel with something to smooth over relationships because we accidentally killed some of her troops. And then he left for a really valid and good reason, and then the Season of Defiance just kind of just naturally picks up from that point. From here, I wouldn't even know Season of Defiance was happening until Crow seemingly like, it was loosely implied that he had just abandoned the fight, and that right at the very beginning when we got to the tower, Nimbus told us that Mara had a message for us, and then the season just starts. Like, it's really just cut and dry. But again, I don't know, guys. I want to like it, but this is not, I wouldn't say one of the worst seasons we've had in a very long time, but it kind of feels like that. I'm trying to think of another season that felt just as bad as this one, and I'm like, I can't think of another season that made me feel nearly as bad. Season of the Risen was good. Season of the Haunted was good. Season of the Seraph was good. Season of the Plunder. But even there, like, that, it feels more important there. Even hunting for pirate loot, because we were like gathering pieces of Nezarect, thinking that they were gonna resurrect another servant of the Witness, which they kind of did in the raid, but that seems far more important there than what happened here in this season. It is what it is. I don't know what to feel about it. But yeah, Season of Defiance is 100% over now at this point. This is the ending of the season. That was a seasonal wrap-up mission that they usually do once a season. Now you just play for fun. Another Trials video came out. I think we'll have more Trials videos in the future, way down the road when Trials comes back this week. Patch notes went live this week as well, so everything that was been buggy with some of the weapons and some of the abilities, those have been fixed. Bungie has officially announced that they're looking into Zim and Cronus users as well, so maybe that'll put some of the cheaters on the back foot as well. I think the mid-season patch happened. I don't think if it hasn't happened today, it'll happen for sure on Thursday, where the major weapon balance changes will happen there as well. But that's it. That's Season of Defiance, guys. I wish we had a better, higher note to go out on, but Season of Defiance kind of was almost like a whatever season. I almost would have preferred them not to even bother with the season and just focus on Lightfall's story as a whole and more quality of life improvements. It's really been a while since we've had a season where I'm like, yo, this season was kind of unnecessary. You didn't need to waste whatever development time you wasted in order to make this season. You could have very easily skipped this season. If you have the season pass, you don't have to play this season up until right now to play all the story content back to back. But if you don't have the season pass and you're buying the seasons a la carte, you can kind of skip this one. Actually, this one's not that important, not that big a deal.